Hi everybody, welcome back. It's another episode of Honkai Star Rail. I was about to say Honkai Star Wind, which that would be just as good as anything else, I guess. A few things have happened since the last episode, including me recording an entire episode with no audio, like a fucking boss. I'm so mad, you guys, because I have a backup system. I have like my main audio recording, which is I use Adobe Audition for it. It's really nice, good quality. And then I have a backup system, which is just like GeForce's own recording straight off the mic. So I have two audio recordings for every single episode because I'm like, the number of fuck ups we've had, me and Izza, over the years that have made us lose entire episodes. We just like as many backups as you possibly can without it being ridiculous, okay? And I was like, I'm lazy and I don't have a lot of room left on my hard drive, so I'm not going to record with Adobe Audition. I'm just going to use GeForce. And it didn't work. It's my fault. I didn't turn the microphone on at the microphone doesn't have an on and off. It's got a base that it clicks into, and that's got an on and off. And because I wasn't using Adobe Audition, I didn't test it before I started playing, and basically I've got no one to blame but myself, but it's so annoying. Anyway, no big deal, but here's some of the things that you missed. I'm going to reenact my audio for at least one of these things because it was so exciting when it happened that I want you to at least be able to imagine what my reaction was. Hey fam, I'm just doing a little warp, bringing you along. I'm not quite sure what that achievement just meant. I feel like maybe I got someone else in the express group? Everyone else I'm missing is a gold. Oh, hi. I really want that other healer. I want it so bad. Oh! 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 Ah! Oh my gosh! Ah! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I'm so excited! Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I've had such good luck. I mean, I haven't, but I have. You know? Oh, I got everyone I wanted on this banner. And it's like a couple more days. How many more days? 4 days. Oh my gosh, I'm so stoked, you guys. Especially now that I learned that that Fu Xuan, she functions kind of like a healer in the team in the sense that she absorbs everyone else's damage and then heals herself, but she's not technically a healer. She's a support character.
On top with
Whereas I believe our little body boo here is an actual healer. I don't know for sure because I haven't read a single thing about it. Okay, so single thing. Quantum damage equal to 25% of her HP. Okay? Skill. Applies survival response to a single target ally and increases their max HP by 5% of her max HP plus 50. If the target ally is a character on the path of destruction or preservation, the chance of them being attacked by enemies will greatly increase. Survival response lasts for 2 turns. Restores the target's HP by 8% of... Okay, so it's a heal and it's a max HP increase and it's a taunt. What does the ultimate do? Dispels a debuff from all allies and immediately restores their respective HP by an amount equal to her max HP. Fantastic. Her talent is that when she's using her skill or her ultimate, so both of her heals, applies continuous healing to the target ally for 2 turns, restoring the target ally's HP by an amount equal to her max HP plus 24 and equal to 2.4%, and at the start of each of their turn. If the target has survival response, which I believe only is if they're destruction or preservation, so shielders or big damage dealers, I guess. Where did it go? The continuous healing effect additionally restores HP by an amount equal to 3% of her max HP plus 30. Fantastic. Technique. After she uses her technique at the start of the next battle, all allies are granted her talent's continuous healing effect, lasting for 2 turns. So this here. A little hot. Fucking brilliant. I am so stoked. So we've got Natasha, who's like more of like a direct healer. Like, here, have a bunch of health. Whereas we've got her. And let's find out about her. I don't know anything about her. We're information. She's a Balabogian Snow Plains explorer and the youngest of the Landau siblings. Right. Calm and collected with a strong drive for action. Often embarks on solo adventures to explore the snowy wilderness. The youngest daughter of the Landau family and one of Balabog's best extreme environment explorers. She's highly capable of action despite her apparent lack of motivation. She only appears introverted and lazy to avoid unnecessary socialization. As for what counts as unnecessary socialization, aren't also socializations unnecessary? Let's hear her voice. I don't have my headphones on. Sorry, team, you're going to have a bit of echo here.
So, I'm Lynx, a member of the Bellabog Snowplains research team. For work-related matters, please contact me during working hours. I'm unavailable at any other time. That's all. Bye.
I don't know if I've ranted to you guys about this before. This is an ongoing rant that I have with me, myself, and I about the Genshin characters, where I don't know why I find this a deeply strange decision on the part of the directors and the voice directors, but they have this thing where you'll hear one of the characters talking, and you'll be like, man, they sound really similar to one of the other characters. And you're like, is it the same voice actor? And you'll look up the voice actor and it's a completely different voice actor, but they sound almost exactly the same. And it's so deeply weird to me that the voice director, I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe it's coming from on high. Maybe it's coming from producers that are like, we really want all the girls to sound kind of like this and all the boys to sound kind of like this. But like, why would you not choose voice actors that give you really distinct vocal performances when you've got as much money as MiHoYo have? Like, I genuinely don't get it. So my first instinct on hearing her voice is she sounds like if you got Fu Xuan's voice actor and Qing Chui's voice actor and shoved them together. She sounds exactly like that.
Sleeping bag? Moisture-resistant sleeping mat? Alrighty. It's time to go.
Right? Right? I'm not hallucinating. Voice actor Risa May. Let's have a look. These two. Sarah Wyden. Like, listen to this.
Honored guest, would you like to know your fortune? No need to act surprised. Your reason for coming has already been foretold by the hexagram.
And then, again, completely different person.
You're here this early again? So diligent.
And even a little bit of paler, I feel like.
You ready? Let's start the records for the day.
Maybe it's just like they've all got this like really LA voice.
Sleeping bag? Moisture-resistant sleeping mat? Alrighty. It's time to go.
It baffles me. It baffles me. I just think it's a really poor decision.
You're leaving? Good timing. I too have other affairs to attend to.
Maybe there's a Genshin character that I'm thinking of that she sounds really similar to. I don't know. Anyway, I have a bit of a rant about it, and I've been trying for a while to like piece together which voices all sound like each other. Anyway, I'll let you get back to your normally scheduled episode. When HP is lower than or equal to 50% of max HP, increases skill damage by 10%. Nice. I should play him some more. He's a very fun character to play. Now I've got another healer. I might just do that. See what that achievement was. Obtain 20 characters. Well, I don't mind if I do. Okay. Return to whence they came. Hey team. So this is Momo from the future recording over the footage of this episode. This episode was recorded in, I'm just going to check what the date was while past me navigates to things. This was recorded in October of 2023. It's 2 years later, almost. 1.5. 1.5. If you're watching this further in the future, it's currently May 2025. What I'm up to in the episode is I'm about to go try this equilibrium trial, which has blocked me for an annoying amount of time. As you know, I just warped and got links. I'm pretty sure you'll see in a second. Who do I choose to fight this? The issue was that fighting against that big guy and his stupid fish was, and sometimes even, well, not now, but like in recent times, has continued to be a pain in the ass because I don't have a lot of power in the and it's also that's what I'm showing, the conflict between the two different bosses there is a pain. So who am I picking? I don't know. Lynx is level 60 now. Who else goes in the group? 2 healers, interesting choice. Or am I picking between the two heroes? Healing options. Fushuan is amazing, but not so good for really long fights because she doesn't stop all damage from happening to the other characters. And so like if the fight goes on too long, then she can't actually get the other characters up, right? Whereas Lynx, I think I might be saying that like her heals are not as powerful, but she actually has direct heals, which Fushuan doesn't. I don't know. That's what current me thinks anyway. So I was deciding between those two things. Also, Fushuan actually does more quantum damage, but I'm not sure that me of the time knows that. We're going to choose Serval. Excellent AoE. Ooh, and Fancy Dan Hung. It's a decent team. Are we going to stick with Ginger G? We are. Okay. Come on, fucker. Time to go. So,
preservation.
while I'm here, I'm currently up to episode 100 and... Let me just check. I think it's like 108 or something like that. Still really like this game. Gotta say. It has its dumb moments, but it has great moments too. And those great moments keep me coming back.
Huh. These targets will make for good.
Oh, almost fucked that up. I'm not gonna go through the whole episode at this pace. I'm gonna cut out a whole bunch of shit. But this trial, as you know,
Pretty
has
good
been
crowd
a
today.
trial. And also this is the first time you guys are getting to see Link
Ready to
being
lose
played.
yourself?
So,
you can fight it
quite.
or rock with it.
One of the things that's persistently annoying about this game, which I think I may have talked to you guys about before, is that no matter what I do, the battle sound is higher than the normal game sound. And so most of the time I actually manually turn it down for you guys. But currently is turning that down for myself. I'm also drinking an overbrewed cup of chrysanthemum tea.
Lance at the ready.
Because I brewed it and then I started recording and I was like, oh no, now I can't take out the chrysanthemum. And chrysanthemum buds make me laugh. And if you read Chinese novels, Chinese danmei novels, you'll know why they make me laugh. I'm not going to explain any more than that. You can Google it if you're really curious. Now, I'm not sure whether Game Momo knows or remembers that Lynx can debuff. I mean, like, debuff. Undo a debuff. Oh no, if only Momo had acted.
Lance ablaze. Lance
Doesn't seem to matter too much. So fucking fish that get you, man.
This song's for you.
I don't want to like, I'm getting like too engaged in the fight.
I sent a story.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with
I
it.
shouldn't be slurping into the mic, sorry. It's hard because I'm trying not to swallow chrysanthemum buds.
Heaven search. Break.
Man, this fight is hard at this level.
To travel far away.
Sweet little heels. I actually don't.
For a tough case
Spoiler.
like yours, we're gonna try 'em all.
Should I spoil you that information? Oh, I've obviously slowed it down. So you could hear her voice lines. No, I haven't.
It's time.
I think her voice lines are shorter than that now. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. I don't know.
Keep up.
Well, now I've gone and spoiled it. I don't play Link very much anymore. For reasons that will become clear in time. So I don't feel like I ever really got to the point where I like mastered her. The part in particular that I never really mastered was that thing where she will increase the aggro towards certain characters.
Heaven search. Rise.
He's got his toughness reduction up. Fucking sucks.
Lance at the ready.
Now 2 people are locked down, including the healer.
Commencing research.
Another thing that it
Pretty good crowd
never...
today.
Oh, that should have broken him out of there. Maybe it's not her skill. Maybe it's her ultimate. I could have sworn it was her skill.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Anyway, as I say, I'm gonna speed up a bunch of this episode that only contains future me's perspectives. Because future me's full of spoilers, and you guys don't want to be spoiled. I'd love to know, because there's a handful of you that are watching this. I know at least one of you hasn't watched, like, doesn't play this game yourselves. I'd love to know from any of the rest of you if you've played more of this and you're like,
Lance ablaze.
doesn't matter if I spoil things by accident, or if you're like coming along with me for the journey of Honkai
For you.
that's like 2 years behind where everyone else in the world is. Actually, just watch. So if you're not deep in the world of Honkai, one of the things they do
Scales. World cleansing
is I think once a year. I don't actually know the like context behind it.
Not a scratch.
I realize I just got distracted like 3 times in a row and not finished my sentences, but you guys must be used to that by now. Yeah, they have concerts.
Ready to lose
They
yourself?
have concerts
You
with
can
music,
fight
with
it
like real musicians
or
playing
rock with
music.
it.
And I just watched a little bit of their 2025 thing. Don't watch it if you haven't seen ahead of here. Hey, I
Best is
won!
Yet to come.
And then I realized there's a part 2, and I'm like, what the ever living fuck? Yeah, don't watch it if you aren't any further than this, because it does absolutely contain a whole lot of spoilers, which you wouldn't think that was possible for a concert, but they like intertwine some bits of the like there's like an orchestra playing and like performers singing the songs, but they also have like up on the screen they have like the characters from the game talking to you and stuff. So yeah, spoilers. But anyway, there was a piece in it just now that I watched that I'm going to have to talk about in the next episode, because I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I'll find out properly now what episode I am up to, so that those of you, if there's anyone who is like super, I'm going to know everything about everything, can be like, I've connected the 2 timelines in my mind. Except it's tricky now because I don't use the same. Oh shit! I'm up to like episode 120 something? Resolve project library. Resolve projects. Projects? 123. There we go. What past me has not yet done, but current me has, is I have stopped using Adobe, and it's causing me all sorts of drama in terms of getting used to the strengths and limitations of a new product. So I'm using DaVinci Resolve now. It's definitely not as easy to record particularly good quality audio. Anyway, here's another fight. I didn't change my team. Oh, because you couldn't. Yeah, and I was like, wow, they screwed me. They didn't completely screw me. At least we have Dan Hung and Ginger G. Oh, and the little guys have... Okay, so this is not that bad. What am I crying about? Big whiny baby.
Heaven surge. Rise!
Not a scratch. I'm on guard.
The thing that happened... What just happened to Ginger G's shield?
Ready to
I don't
lose
know.
yourself? You can fight it or rock
Was it that
with
she
it.
got hurt? I feel like it went down. And I feel like that was a thing that happened for a while. I don't know if it still happens. When she puts up her shield, it would like remove an existing shield and make it lower. I don't know. Anyway, I've only got 2, so I'm deciding whether I enhance.
Lance at the ready.
I don't think it took me a really long time to get my head around fire Dingy as well.
Forward!
Because it's almost never worth
This song's for you.
using her
The sense of
skill
storm.
unless you want to specifically taunt.
It's time.
Because you still get the shield even when you just
Pretty
attack.
good crowd today. Let's rock.
The strength. The heavens
Am I
surge.
talking about
Break.
You definitely get it when you do the
Wicked thorn
enhanced, but
scales.
I'm
World
pretty sure you
cleansing
get it
dragon.
irrespective. By episode 124, it's been a while since Fire Ginger G has been on the team. Won't tell you any more than that. But both currently in the game and currently in real life.
I sense a
Now,
storm.
speaking, I don't think either of us
I'm
really
on
got
guard.
the hang of Ginger G's skills, how to optimize them anyway.
I think something bit me.
So this fight
song's
is a
for
classic
you.
fight of,
The strength.
we're definitely going to win.
Heavens surge.
You know, the
Rise.
damage we're taking is pretty minimal. It's just going to take a while. So,
Commencing research.
I mean, this
Lance
is actually a good
ablaze.
example of how the taunt works. Plus, she should be having double taunt because of Lynx, right? I can't remember, is that only when Lynx uses her skill on her? Maybe. Double taunt. Me's like, do I use the thing
sense a
when he
storm.
doesn't?
Ready to
Is he
lose
gonna,
yourself?
is he
You
gonna
can
absorb
fight
it?
it.
Create any more
Or
minions?
rock with it.
Doesn't seem to be. Is it a waste? We'll find out.
It's time.
Specimen sighted.
1300 damage.
Here, try this.
Nice teamwork. Pretty good crowd today.
Tell you what, team, at level 80, which I'm currently at, there's a little bit more. What am I looking at? Increase max HP. I don't know. I think maybe I'm thinking about that taunt thing. I don't know.
Lance at the ready.
At level 80, I'm doing a little bit more damage than 1300. I'll just say that.
Commencing research.
Do I ever get serious about this game? Like,
The heavens surge.
60%.
Break.
Which is a lot more seriously than I take a lot of games. Hey, I won! Yay!
Consequences are mine to bear.
Congratulations. I broke through the barrier and now can progress the game. Go team! What do I do now? Get fucking murdered by that guy. Yeah. I think I now go and see what's his face. Oh yeah, I can level people up now. Oh, okay. I did have a quick look through through this because Game Me is being like, what are these made of? And I fuck around with it. So what they're actually made up of is they're like the purple level of, see those swirly things at the top there on the left? They're made up of the blue ones of those, and I'm in the wrong thing at the moment. I'm in material exchange rather than material synthesis. Don't worry, I get the hang of it. I figure out later that you put the green ones into the blue ones, and then the blue ones become the purple ones. And some of them you'll see kind of as I'm going through here. Some of them you have lots of because you get them through those assignments that I send off. I don't know if I've shown you those in a while, but every time I log in, I send off a bunch of characters to do assignments, and they bring shit in, including these, which is why I have like hundreds of them. And I also get them from doing the calyxes, right? And so some of them I have like thousands by the time I'm at the game I'm in now, and even now in the game I've got hundreds of these. Yes, see, look, I'm making this wheelies. But then there's other ones which you don't get naturally through that process. You can only get through like running calyxes and killing enemies in the game world. And so there's some that are really easy to make, and there are some that are really time consuming. And this is just a process that is part of the game, and there's nothing I can do about it. So
Nice.
yeah, I level up my little Lonzy here. Nice little upgrades there particularly in terms of her defense. We get a pretty little grey boy to roll on. And then I think we try to do that for a couple more characters, but yeah, see, these ones that Dan Hung needs are the ones which are not easy to come by, and so I need to do a whole bunch of fighting in the calyxes and shit to make those so that he can level up. So I think I do that in between episodes. Yeah. So that's me figuring this out. I'm actually going to stop this here because it's not particularly interesting, because I do not have the things I need to level up Dan Hung. The second half of this episode,
Old friends.
I
Meet yet again.
just do a bunch more stuff in the museum on Belobog. I'm just going to cut that out. It's not that interesting. I realize some people find that sort of thing interesting, which is fine. I actually find it quite fun to play. But it's pretty, like, even though MiHoYo puts these things into the game, you kind of can't fuck it up. Like, it's not like there's a lot of variety. So, yeah. I don't think it's going to be that interesting for you guys to watch. There's a little bit of dialogue between Payla and Serval, but it's not that interesting. So yes, I'm gonna cut this here unless current me in the game jumps over to get my level up things from the little guy with the ears. What's his name? I can't remember. I can't remember names. I'm so bad. The conductor. Let's just call him that. Yeah, I'll jump to that. 1 second. Here we go. We're back now with our sweet boy. How's my Trailblaze level? Level 51 rewards. Claimed. Level 52 rewards. Claimed. Level 53 rewards. And claimed. Boom shakalaka. Hey, our hard work paid off. We got many good things. As I say, the rest of the episode is kind of boring, so I will let you move back to... Oh, wait, there was a thing. There is a thing. I did promise that I would reenact it. I'm not going to reenact it because I don't have enough Genki in me to be as excited as past me was, but I am going to let you see this moment. 1 second. Okay. Welcome back. I got 10 of these. I'm going to do a little rollsy. I'm not ready for a gold. So I just think I'm going to get some boring character I already have. You probably already guessed that I might get something a little bit out of the ordinary. I wonder what your guess is. I got a Natasha! That's nice. Am I up to 6 with her? Maybe. So at this point in time, I am like screaming. I am so fucking excited about getting Tingjun. So if you don't know, at this point in the game, she was rated as one of the best supports for the game. And I'll give you a little spoiler. At level 80, nearly 100 episodes later, she is still a good support character. Not the top, but is close to the top. and she is one of my most played characters in this game because she's fucking boss, and my joy and excitement was absolutely and totally justified because here she is. She's dead, but she's here with us. And she is going to kick ass. She, I don't know if I've done a play test with her on screen for you guys. I don't think I have, like when she was on the banner. Sorry, I just realized my mic was pointing in the wrong direction. I'll see if I go through her abilities with you, because I'm not sure that at this point I knew much about why she was rated so highly, just that she was. She's on Harmony. She applies buffs to support the team. Let's have a look-see at her abilities. So, Tingyun, this single target attack deals lightning damage. Whoa! Way too fast. She whatever this is, her skill grants a single ally with benediction to increase their attack by 25%, up to 15% of her current attack. When the ally with benediction attacks, they will deal additional lightning damage equal to 20% of their ally's attack for one time. Benediction lasts for 3 turns and is only effective on the most recent receiver of her skill. So she increases someone else's attack by a quarter. Up to 15% of her own attack, which doesn't actually make sense.
Peace is above all things.
But the really cool thing is not only does she increase their attack, she also means that that person can deal some lightning damage. It's not a lot, but it sometimes can be quite useful for just ticking down the weaknesses of enemies. And that's just her skill. Like, that's not even her ultimate. I read that really fast because I wasn't sure how fast past me would read that. But it's pretty fucking neat. But it's not that makes her so awesome, although it is pretty awesome. It's an essential part of what makes her awesome. I actually don't think I'd read that it only lasts for 3 turns, like recently. So that's actually a really good reminder. So her ultimate regenerates 50 energy for a single ally and increases the target's damage by 20% for 2 turns. So basically what that means is she's this massive battery, and she can pick a person, increase their damage. Oh, here's her talent. When an enemy is attacked by Tingyun, the ally with benediction immediately deals additional lightning damage equal to 30% of that attack to the same enemy. I actually didn't know that. And her technique is she regenerates energy. So what you can do is, out of battle, you can pump up her technique until it's at... her ultimate is ready to go when you go into a fight, and then basically straight away you can pop that on an ally, and then they can use their ultimate, right? So that's pretty sweet. I auto set her on this thing, which I need to get her speed up to 120 or higher, because then when she she goes first basically when you enter battle, which then allows her to do those other 2 things as well. It's really good for me to reread some of these abilities because I use people for a long time and I just kind of like think I know it all. But I don't. It's some of those little subtleties that make it really good. I'm trying to choose a light cone. I wonder what I do. This one is what I've got on ship pilot. This one, after entering battle, increases the attack of all allies by 11%. This one increases the wearer's break effect. That's not very good for her. When the wearer uses the ultimate, all allies' actions are advanced forward by 16%. What do I do? You and I can only guess. I mean, this one is leveled up to 50 already, which is a bit of a boon. Don't do it, Momo. I might be checking online on what's recommended. Oh no. Oh no, that's not the bad one. Okay. Cool. Anyway, I spent a bunch of time doing this. But yes, very exciting that she has joined us. I'll let you guys hear whatever her voice line is when she levels up. Oh wait, that's her microphone. Jeepers creepers. Okay. As I say, I will return you now to the main episode with Past Me. I hope you have enjoyed this time with Future Me. See any little gem of wisdom Future Me can give to Past Me. I wish I could tell Past Me about how much worse the world is going to get. Oh, yeah, no, I don't actually wish that upon anyone. All right, cool. Enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are, and I will catch you in episode 124. Oh, I lied. Future Me is still here. I realized I was going to go into her information and learn a bit more about Tingyun, the real creature, not the deception lady. So, an Amacaster of the Skyfaring Commission. We kind of knew that, but here is some more information. So she's a silver-tongued Foxian girl. Tingyun is the head representative of the Whistling Flames, a merchant guild officially approved by the Skyfaring Commission. She has such a way with words that often leaves her audience eagerly waiting for more of her captivating tales. As a result of her supervision, the Xianzhou trade fairs are now known throughout the cosmos. Try one's best to avoid conflict when possible and persuade those who can be persuaded. That's Tingyun's motto. Oh, I'm scooping through that real fucking fast. I guess I'm doing this so you guys can pause it, but it's not very well. So there you go. There's some stuff that you can read. She seemed to have a warm personality. Yeah, maybe I'll reread through some stuff with you guys in the future. Cool, bye. Okay, welcome back. So, yeah, we have a lovely new team of wonderful people, including Tingyun, who I haven't tried out yet in a fight, Fushuan, who I have tried out a couple times, and Lynx, who I've also tried out a few times. Of course, I'm not going to play this group because they're all support characters and be ridiculous, but here they all are. Look at them. Look at them running around and being all cute. Aren't they wonderful? I'm just so thrilled. I don't know how much I clipped into this, but we've got a bunch of stuff in here at the moment. I'm not going to start the day running because I've got a quest to do before I do that. But I'm not going to do that today because I feel like I'm ready for some storyline. As you will have seen in there, I got up to Equilibrium level 4. So now I can do some stuff and things will be hard for a little while. I should say hello to Nova. Relic farming is hell. I agree. It really is. Yeah. I don't know. We have it. There's a new oh, it hasn't actually started yet. That's annoying. I was gonna say there's a new thingy up, but there actually isn't. So I can't do that today. And what I'm looking for, oh, this is here for some reason. It's moved. Maybe because something's unavailable right now. Haven't done this stuff, but I might do that at the end of the night so that we can focus on storyline while you guys are here. So, missions. What will we choose? I actually would really like to do this mission. I want to learn more about Bailu. So let's do that. Let's go. Teleporto.
One's hexagrammatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount.
I might just make sure I'm not totally vulnerable in a fight right now. Let's put a DPS character in the mix. Yeah. I need to level her up another chunk, but I think I'm just low from memory. I'm just low on the stuff. Oh, I need to do this. I might do this quickly. Because difficulty level 3 unlocked. Do we get anything extra cool at this level? No. Okay. All right, what have we got here? We have quantum, wind, physical, and fire. Quantum, wind, physical, fire. That should be easy enough to do. I think we'll get Natasha to give us physical. It was wind, eh? Yeah, wind from Dan Hung. And quantum, we will... should I choose her or should I choose her? No, we've already got a support character on. Let's just use her. So I might just... Should I speed you guys through this?
Victory means preparation.
Or should we just have a chat? I'm not gonna control this, so it shouldn't need to. I mean, it's level 60, but these guys are all level 60, other than Natasha.
Lance, forward!
And we've got, like, across-the-board weaknesses, so I think we should be fine. I'll just keep an eye on things, though. What can I tell you guys about life?
The sanctuary is but
Sticky
a
on this
vision.
packet. Good. Just assume that wasn't something repulsive. You know, for the sake of all of our well-being.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
No, it's not for you, though. It's my food, not your food.
My turn.
Okay. What do I have to tell you? Start a new job next week. I've been contracting for the last few months. But a really good opportunity came up and I was kind of like, wow. I wasn't expecting that or looking for it. But it came up and I was like, okay. Does mean I have a little bit less time than I want for some of my creative projects at the moment, but I think it'll be worth it. What else can I tell you? Oh, so you'll already know this, but I won't have spoken about it because I only made this decision a couple days ago. I was doing some mucking around on the official YouTube channel of Honkai Star Rail, they've got quite a lot of stuff on there that like doesn't come up in the game. I think when Luocha came out, is that his name?
Nap time.
I saw like a glimpse of a video on I think Twitter, and I was like, oh, I'm sure that'll play in the game when we meet his character or whatever. But it never did. And so I was avoiding spoilers that never came. Did we need more than 4? I don't remember. Let's have a quick look. Sand. Yeah, we did. Okay, I thought we did. Let's just grab this though. It was a good team, which worked well. Might as well go heal before I fight her again. This is the laziest teleport in the history of humanity. Oh, yeah, so that thing never came up in the game when I thought it would. And so because of that, I did some puttering around and I guess I'll do that again. Found some really cool videos that really helped to explain some of the storyline, particularly around characters like Gunha. So, because of that, because I want you guys to have like a full experience of the story of this game, I'm going to try cutting in some of that footage into my videos, which in theory we'll have already seen. I'm not sure I'll be able to get away with it because I might get copyright striked because of YouTube copyright rules and stuff.
Please.
Victory!
Like we can get away with games because games are let's plays. Are you gonna heal Jintui, Natasha? We're just gonna let her die. Okay.
Luke.
Man, I really lost my thought process there. Oh yeah, copyright strike. We get away with games because I think YouTube and game development companies understand that basically people doing Let's Plays is free advertising. But, you know, YouTube has, if you're not aware of this, I don't know what hole you've been living in, but congratulations on living in that hole. YouTube has these, like, automated systems that check content that's uploaded to see if it's copyrighted. So, I don't know if by inserting a video...
I'm okay. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
The AI in this is very careful about healing, and I'm like, you can just heal. It's okay. That's what you're there for. Anyway,
The sanctuary is but a vision.
down the right bit loud.
My turn.
If I can get away with it, I'm gonna try and cut in some of these videos in spots where I feel like they're relevant and not spoilery, because I feel like it really adds to the interest of the game, but I don't feel like I or anyone else should have to go hunting the stuff down separately, but you do. That's kind of the model that... Hello, sweetheart. Come on. Yeah. There's good lap. He's all warm for a warm cat. Or he's a cold cat. He's been outside. What was I saying? Oh, Mihoyo kind of has this model for keeping the main game kind of like, I wouldn't say a simplified story, but kind of like a pared. Is pared back even the right word? Just kind of keeping the storyline to its essentials, I would say, in the main game. And then having like all this extra shit that you can look into. Like, for example, let's just grab a relic.
Peace is above all things.
It's not here. There is a way that you can look up. How do you do it? I've seen it before, and I've been like, aha, that's where you do it. There's a way you can like look up the information about an item, and like there's all this secret shit in there. I was telling you about this the other day, and I kept losing my sentence and didn't finish it. But basically, there's some secret storyline about this fucking pauldron thing that Dan Hung wears, because he's only got one, and Blade apparently only has one, and there's a whole lot of text somewhere on one of the pauldrons that you can wear in your relics, which is like, this is one of two, and it's always seeking its other piece. And some people are like, yeah, this is evidence that Blade and Dan Feng had like a romantic past. I don't know enough about it to speak on whether that's true or not, but yeah, that's just one example of how the game devs take this approach of kind of, I'm going to get her up to 55, because that'll mean she can kind of keep up in level 60 fights, or at least not die straight away. Oh, I was going to switch this too, wasn't I? I was going to switch these two around. I think I will. And if I regret it, I can switch it back. Simple as that. What's happening with her? Ooh, doing this is probably not a bad idea. Wait, what's this? Basic attack damage by 40%. That would be also really good. Okay. Cool. All right. Main story. Let's go. Can I get her in my party though? Because I want to try her out. And let's just theme ourselves to the Lofu map. Wait, wrong space station. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, here we go. So yes, anyway, long story short, I want to cut on some of that stuff, so enjoy. And
Over here!
speaking of that, actually, if there's anything in particular that you know of that I have not yet cut in, but you think would be really good for people who don't know about that thing to have seen, to see, tell me about it. I'd love to know, and I will, even if it's something that I can read out to you guys, and then we can discuss. Let me know.
You're easy to spot. Are you going to Aurum Alley?
What is it? I mean, I've been there, but let's see what she
Wait.
says.
You've been to Exalting Sanctum before, but you never visited Aurum Alley?
I didn't know there was anything else to see in the Exalting Sanctum.
Didn't know? There's lots to see around here.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about it, sweetie.
Looks like you're in need of a professional tour guide.
Aren't you a doctor?
Yeah? So what? I go out all the time to see patients. So, I know the food establishments around here like the back of my hand. I'm the best tour guide around.
Okay.
I won't charge anything for my services. Except for food, of course.
Okay.
And if you get into medical trouble, gastrointestinal discomfort, sprained ankle, yada yada, you'll have a professional doctor right by your side. That's a 2-in-1 deal.
Hey, I can't complain. Sounds like an offer I can't refuse.
Yay!
Also, I feel sorry for her, you know? She's real cooped up. Let her have fun.
Hurry up! Do you want the snacks to sell out?
Let's go. Where are we on the map? Just for... Who knows? Let's just activate that. What a cutie. Love her. I really want her on my team. I mean, I want everyone. Let's be real. But she is such a cutie. Where are all the people? Okay.
We've reached our destination, Aurum Alley. Of course, the main feature of this tour is the endless selection of tasty delicacies.
Oh, we came here, because of,
The folk dishes at Spices Supreme are a must-try. This is the only place on the Lawful you can
Continue.
find them. So, now that we're here...
you're the tour guide? What do you recommend?
Recommend? I think you mean I'd like to treat you to some Sencho delicacies.
Well, what do you want?
Let's start with the snack stands. You can browse around for a bit. I'll go find us a seat while you make up your mind.
I wish they would let her and other small children
I should
Have-
see what the other customers have to say about the food here.
proper feed. Okay.
Same great taste.
Excuse me.
Oh, interested in the food? In Aurum Alley, there's no such thing as a bad food stall. Just close your eyes and pick one at random.
Yes, this is the
My
dream.
name's Xiaohan. I'm originally from Aurum Alley, but this is my first visit in a long time. When I was away, I'd stay up at night reminiscing about the flavors and aromas of this place.
So you're a wanderer returning home?
The Xianzhou gets plenty of visitors, so it's only natural that we should venture out and see what other worlds are like. I spent 100 years away from home, and I have to say, Aurum Alley has seen better days. It's looking kind of run down. The only thing that hasn't changed is the mung bean soda.
That really doesn't sound good. Was this place more prosperous back then?
That it was. Many years ago, Aurum Alley was the most popular night market on the La Fu. I had a good career going out on the other worlds, but I always missed the alley. In the end, I decided to come back. Now, I'm keen to do my part and make this place a little better.
I do. I feel like that's kind of a what's the word for it? It was like an oversimplification. It sounded like he only came back for the sake of the alley, which is kind of hilarious. There's a courier package left open on the roadside. Under the half-open lid is a thick stack of papers that flips gently in the breeze. I'll check the package. You lift the cover, reach into the package, and take out a large pile of manuscripts. Dear Mellow Golden Mayor and Mercia Club, the first battle, which is the latest chapter of Shanzhou Sword Tale, is amazing. Oh shit. In my opinion, I hope the story will progress in this way. I don't know. I missed it. Sorry. What follows is a long essay of the predicted plot that consists of almost 200,000 words, full of twists and turns and surprises. At the end of the story, the protagonists are expected to die one after the other and then brought back to life by the paths. So this person basically wrote fan fiction. The reason I'm pausing is Izza and I just finished watching a show the other day where, trying to remember the flow of events. I won't say what show it is. It was a C-drama. And within the last sort of, let's say like quarter of the show, we had the female lead die, come back to life. The male lead like almost died like 3 times and was always saved. And then when she came back to life, she was like, it was almost like she was reincarnated. She was like, I don't remember you. Don't talk to me. And then within a couple of episodes, it was like, oh, but actually she does remember him. But she's like pretending not to remember him because she knows that she has to marry some other guy for plot reasons. And she doesn't want him to be sad. Oh, and then she has to fight something and she'll probably die. And then it was just kind of like, I don't know, like it was just like, it was real like, wah, wah, like characters dying right at the end and then not dying. And then, oh, I can't remember. This is a really incoherent story. Anyway, it's just a bit of a trope. I mean, Western stories do it too, but I feel like Chinese stories are particularly bad for main characters dying dramatically at the end of the story, and then they'll be like, but then they were reincarnated and everything was fine. And it's like, it's just such a dissatisfying way for things to end. You have no idea whether the Immersia Club adopted the ideas in the essay that is worthy of winning the Interastral Peace Media annual award. Okay, what are your feelings on this place? Oh, he doesn't have feelings. Oh, look, he's one of the dragon people. He's got pointy ears. I think it's a bit sad that only like 2 people who are dragon people actually get to have a tail. Like, it's kind of a bit sad. Jing Feng.
Do these people know nothing about the value of brand exposure? That's marketing 101.
Uh-huh. Have I seen you somewhere before?
Me? No. We've never met. Oh, are you wondering what's good to eat around here? Well,
yeah.
I can help you with that. I'm known around here as the Forager. I venture into all manner of culinary establishments to taste test their food.
Okay, great.
The seller at this food stall won't let me do any taste testing because I'm not a paying customer. Well, if they don't want free publicity, that's their loss.
I see. Don't taste testers pay for their own food? I mean, they don't if they're famous enough.
You're clearly not familiar with this line of work. Taste testing gives the restaurant publicity. That means a higher sales conversion. Forget it. There are other food vendors here waiting for me to appraise them.
Are there any other people around?
This travel guide needs an update.
Excuse me.
Oh, you want to know which snack stalls I recommend around here?
Yeah.
Well, you've come to the right person. It's my first time here too, but I've tried everything.
I mean, there's only one stall
a lot of
open.
things here that I've never even heard of. I was kind of scared to try them.
Sorry. Is there anything I should avoid?
Oh, have you heard of mung bean soda? The Xianzhou locals say it's delicious. So I bought one, took a sip, and then sprayed it all over the diners at the next table. Ugh. It has a grayish green color and a sour, rotten flavor.
I can imagine.
I reckon there's a handful of food connoisseurs that actually like it. Try some if you dare, but don't get your hopes up.
I mean, there's definitely food that if you don't grow up with it, you kind of... Yeah, like Vegemite. It's delicious to us,
A visitor
but...
from afar. May I ask you a question? Do you like Aurum Alley?
Do I like it? It's my first visit here. I can't say it.
Then I'll have to make sure your first visit here is a good one. I hope you don't mind me prattling on, but since you're an outworlder, are you familiar with the IPC? Do you know if it has a good reputation?
A good reputation? All I know is its Findy ads are really annoying. I was just editing the episode where we meet Findy and it keeps giving us ads. So, yeah, beautiful. I mean, I kind of think both of these things are true. You know, like, they're out for themselves, but they also, by being out for themselves, do a lot of really important work in the galaxy. I'm gonna say this just to see what she says in return.
Findy. I've never heard of that before.
Just like a real neutral.
Anyway, sounds like you know as much about them as I do. Well, I can't just leave you here empty-handed. Take a look at the menu, order whatever you want. It's on the house.
What? Ooh. I'm not gonna get the mung beans. Oh, maybe I. You know what? I think Ginger G needs to try the mung bean soda. I don't have to try it. Give me the mung bean soda. I already have some. Oh, we bought it for Bilo. Oh no! I forgot we were buying it for.
Dear. What would you like to have today?
I forgot we were specifically buying for Bailu. I feel bad now. What do they do? Heals an ally for 15% of their health. Sure, let's get 10. 10% of their HP. Why were these not as good? I mean, they're better, right? Weird. I'm confused. Oh, Bailu's not gonna like this. She's a little kid.
Is there anything good?
I don't count the snack. I'm so sorry.
Mung bean soda? Is this some sort of prank?
I did that on purpose.
Okay, you drink it then.
Fine, how bad can it be?
It's just like drinking medicine. Close your eyes and cross your heart.
Ah, it's the Dragon Lady. Here, I'll get you another serving. No need to be shy.
Wait! Auntie! I'm not thirsty! Please! Thank you, Auntie.
Amidst the bustling of the diners, time flies by before you even notice. When you return to your senses again, you find yourself immersed in the atmosphere of Aurum Alley's bustling night market. Is it bustling now? Because it sure wasn't before.
I'm so full of snacks I can hardly move. I haven't even gotten around to business yet.
What was your business?
I wanted to stop by Elegance Pagoda to buy some medicine jars while I'm out. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Let's go, Mario.
Hey, what's going on at the dock?
What is going
Some
on?
of the dock workers got into an argument with the IPC folks.
Uh-oh.
Watch your words. No need to be aggressive here.
Oh,
How about we go see what's happening at the dock?
what's happening? It's our mate. Sound like trouble.
What if someone gets hurt and needs medical attention? Come on!
When did you decide to show up, little Miss Feisty? How is this any of your business?
Well, she's a cloud knight, right?
As a cloud knight, I can't just sit back and do nothing when I see civil unrest. And for your information, my name isn't Little Miss Feisty. It's Sushan.
Please, miss, allow Aurum Alley Merchant Guild to take care of this matter.
You're from the Merchant Guild?
What a joke. You people can't take care of anything.
Oh, no.
Everyone here knows that our Aurum Alley Merchant Guild is as incompetent as it is dysfunctional. The lease for the docks isn't even paid yet. Anyone care to guess whose fault that is? I'll tell you, the Merchant Guild's.
I'm not denying that.
Then say it out loud so everyone can hear. Our Aurum Alley Merchant Guild apologizes to every vendor here for defaulting on the lease and leaving us to pick up the mess.
Why would a local guild have to pay to the IPC to use a local service?
Better yet, get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
Rude. This guy sucks.
I agree.
You're being completely unreasonable. Why can't we talk this over?
I'm not being unreasonable. I'm making a friendly inquiry. When will the IPC receive its lease payments?
I'm afraid we can't pay at the moment.
We leased this whole dock to your merchant guild, hoping that it would rejuvenate our Aurum Alley. And look at it now. A perfectly good freight dock has gone to waste.
They said at the moment. That doesn't mean they'll never make the payments, right?
Ah, don't be so gullible. How about we make a little bet? If the Merchant Guild can pay back the money it owes, I'll get down on my knees and apologize to all the people of our
Why is
Aurum
anyone
Alley.
having to get on their knees? That's not how you conduct business.
I'll shout it loud and clear. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind. And then I'll bark like a dog. How does that sound?
Okay. And if they can't?
Oh, that's simple. You apologize to me in front of all the people of our Aurum Alley, and you bark like a dog.
Why? No, this is not. This is so childish. Don't accept.
I agree.
Deal.
Oh, Sushan.
You all heard that, right? I'll be waiting for you.
You don't have any authority here,
Come on,
Sushan.
let's get out of here.
Oh, goodness me. Sushan, what are you doing?
Miss, there's no reason for you to take such a bet. We're the ones who dragged you into this.
It's okay. Seeing that arrogant sneer on his face made me sick to my stomach. I had to do something.
We appreciate you sticking up for us. But this...
Merchant matters should be left to the Merchant Guild to handle.
Maybe. But you can't give in to bullies.
My name is Ming-Shi. I'm the secretary of Aurum Alley Merchant Guild. Most people just call me Miss Secretary. This leasing dispute is between the IPC and the Merchant Guild. You shouldn't have been dragged into it.
I think it's a little late for that.
Sure is. I've already started placing bets.
So, is it true that the Merchant Guild can't pay back the lease?
Miss Secretary, just tell it like it is.
As things stand now, the Merchant Guild is in no position to pay back the lease.
This dock was leased out to the Merchant Guild?
Yes, the entire port. Now we owe the IPC an arm and a leg.
And, I mean, Ginger G thinks that the alley looks like it's flourishing, but I don't.
The food hawkers are thriving, but dock operations and other businesses are stretched to the breaking point.
What can we do to fix the balance sheet?
If we make the businesses more profitable, then maybe we have a chance of paying back the IPC.
If we cut costs and tap into new revenue streams, we can turn things around. A lot of vendors in Aurum Alley don't want anything to do with the dock, though, so it may be hard to find new sources of revenue.
What about cutting costs?
Cutting costs means reducing expenses. As you can see, the dock isn't even fully utilized, and the workers, well...
Hey, don't get any funny ideas about laying people off.
Miss Secretary is just helping us think of ideas. But if you ask me, I think our ordering system is rather inefficient. I'm sure we could reduce our costs if we found a way to improve it.
I feel like that wouldn't save much.
It's better than doing nothing. You're smart. Why don't you give it a try?
What? Why am I in charge of this? When did you convince yourself I was smart?
Don't worry. The situation is already bad as it is.
I mean, I am a museum
manager.
manager.
It's no big deal if things don't pan out. You can be on this project as our consultant.
I am not qualified to do that.
Even the president hasn't been able to solve anything. Is this short lifer really up to the job?
Rude.
At this point, I guess we've got nothing to lose.
Let's get started. What do I need to do? I'm not happy about this. Oh my gosh. Complete inventory arrangement on freight star skiffs and reach shipping targets to earn Merchant Guild funds. No! Select goods to perform rapid arrangement. Drag or rotate the goods to change their positions. Oh my lord. Look, Ginger G, this is a freight star skiff parked at the docks. The dock workers will do inventory arrangement here. Miss Secretary said that if we complete shipping targets through inventory management, we can earn Merchant Guild funds. Most of the Merchant Guild's earnings come from the docks. Earning Merchant Guild funds is the key to paying back the debt. Oh my gosh, why? Below are undispatched goods from various stores in Aurum Valley. They can be arranged. Try to drag the goods. Dock workers will arrange them on the freight star skiff. Ooh, pretty flowers. Okay. Yes? No? After arranging the goods, the profits will be calculated based on the goods' value. Click to swap views. Okay. Of course, you can also click the goods to perform rapid arrangement. Okay. You can move or rotate the goods, or click anywhere to confirm placement. Uh-huh. Complete general orders to receive shipping revenue. Now that we've got a decent amount of profit, let's begin shipping. Oh my gosh. Why is this happening? We just discovered one game within a game, and now there's more games within the game. Oh my gosh.
This will certainly save us on shipping costs.
Wow. You really couldn't do that.
A little unsafe.
Don't worry. Our motto is safety first.
Okay. So if our motto is safety first, but we're not doing anything about being safe, then we are safe, right? So you never thought of stacking things in lines before?
Hey, what's gotten into you?
I mean...
impressive, but if you ask me, inventory efficiency isn't enough to save us. If Heron Express doesn't deliver the goods, then they're just gonna sit around collecting dust.
I see your point. If you have the time, could you accompany me to Heron Express's Aurum Alley branch office?
Of course. It's just... I'm better with brawn than brains.
Seems like I could make a whole career out of this. Oh my lord. I really don't know about this, you guys. Give me 1 second, I gotta grab something. I really don't know about this. I know I just said that, but... Okay. She wants me to find out about recent logistical developments at Heron Express. What I don't get, I mean, I know it's just a stupid game mechanic, but what I don't get is why they have a shipping, like a port system attached to like a food quarter. Like, those things are totally different.
Looks good.
What do you want?
Mr. Yongfeng?
Yuan
Why,
Feng.
it's Miss Secretary. And who do we have here?
I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I think you already know the little girl with horns on her head. And this is...
I'm Ginger G.
Good to meet you all. Miss Secretary, I heard you made a bet with the IPC. And if you lose, you have to bark like a dog?
The word got out pretty quickly,
Well,
huh?
actually, Sushang has to bark like a dog.
Those Outworlders from the IPC are the worst. How did you get bogged down with them?
This noble Cloud Knight here is the one who made the bet with the IPC.
That's right. No one else in Aurum Alley needs to worry. It's all on me.
We made our inventory more efficient, but the dock workers said we still need a way to distribute the goods. I was wondering if Heron Express would be interested?
Those dock workers don't want to take responsibility. And I'm afraid it's not our responsibility either.
Then who should we blame? The IPC?
The IPC said that they would handle operations in Aurum Alley and promised to give subsidies to the vendors. I suspect they secretly told all the vendors not to use the dock for logistics.
Ah, and that's why that lady was asking us about the IPC. Sounds like the IPC set a trap for the Merchant Guild.
We can only blame ourselves for letting them get away with it for so long. If we can't pay back the rent, the financial damages will be manageable, but the reputational damage will be irreparable. If the Merchant Guild loses everyone's trust, it'll become an empty shell of its former self. And without the Merchant Guild, the IPC will have no competitors in Aurum Alley's business district.
And then they'll hike prices.
The IPC wants to turn this place into a big logistics warehouse. By then, the food hawkers and used goods stores will have to move away.
So no more Aurum Alley?
Correct. The physical space will still exist, but the Aurum Alley we all know, its fragrances, its bustling tourists, will be nothing more than a memory.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What are we gonna do about the matter at hand?
On the logistics side, we can reduce costs by making sure the delivery routes are planned efficiently. Mr. Yongfeng, please allow our friend to try her hand at it. She has some skills that could prove useful in this area.
Why not? I want to say this. I do like why not use the Jade Abacus to calculate the routes, but I'm going to say I'll deliver us a route to success. Haha.
See? She's a quick thinker.
Let me try. If it doesn't work, put someone else in. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Plan a route from the store to the docks to provide the docks with goods and orders. Oh my gosh, this is so dumb. Start from the store or the end of the route and hold and drag to form a route to the docks. The shorter the route, the higher the score. This is so dumb. This is Aurum Alley's bird's eye view map, supplied by Heron Express. It can be used to plan the logistics routes. This is the Aurum Alley Dock Alley area. We just finished arranging the inventory here. This is Heron Express, where a new batch of goods needs to go to the docks. Finish planning the route from the store to the docks, and the docks will acquire the new goods. Hold down the left mouse button above Heron Express and drag to plan the route to the designated spot. Okay. Every route has its corresponding logistics score. Every grid used will reduce the score by 1. Now hold down the left mouse button at the end of the route and drag it to the designated spot. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Press down and drag the route to adjust how long you want the route to be. Okay, so I can shorten it by going back. Now, it's all up to you. Please connect Heron Express to the dock area using as short a route as possible. After the route is done, Heron Express will assess it and provide a corresponding logistics score. Done planning? Select Complete Planning to finalize and receive rewards. Feels like flying everywhere is possibly not the most efficient way you can transport stuff, but okay.
With these routes in place, logistics costs will be reduced significantly.
Amazing!
I knew it! You're the heroes who can help us revitalize Aurum
You all
Alley.
suck at your jobs.
Now, can you tell us what really happened to Aurum Alley?
Well, Aurum Alley was originally the busiest night market in Exalting Sanctum. In days past, this alley, famed for its food and commerce, was brimming with arumatons collecting goods for their masters. But that prosperity has long since
Is that
passed.
because of the arumatons?
Restrictions were placed on civilian arumatons, and new commercial
mental.
centers began to spring up. It was like being on a gentle downhill slope. Everyone knew things were changing, but no one thought it was serious. When the Lawfu was moored for maintenance and trade with the IPC increased, a new threat emerged for the Merchant Guild. The IPC's announcement of a bid for the development of Aurum Alley. Their promises were visible, tangible, and extremely aggressive.
Yay for capitalism.
When the gentle downhill slope suddenly became the edge of a cliff, no one could pretend to ignore it anymore. Both the Merchant Guild and Aurum Alley itself were in jeopardy.
Yawn, but can you fill us in on the details?
The contract for operating Aurum Alley's business district is about to expire, and the IPC's regional director has seen an opportunity. They orchestrated the dock debt crisis, and that's just the beginning. Meanwhile, vendors in Aurum Alley have expressed mixed feelings about the IPC. Some see it as a crouching tiger with malicious intentions, while others see the IPC's promise of high profits as a chance to turn things around. But now the chill is setting in. Everyone is worried that Aurum Alley is going to disappear.
I'm so bored right
the
now.
The Merchant Guild has to do something to help the merchants here.
Like, I don't want to listen about how Amazon is the worst fucking company in the world. Like, I know.
Therefore, on behalf of the Merchant Guild, I would like to formally extend an invitation to you all to serve as business advisors in the plan to save Aurum Alley.
I'm not qualified for this. How favorable is the compensation for this position?
The Merchant Guild is tight on funds, but we'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you talk it over with everyone first?
I really would like not to. Fuck's sake. Bailu, what do you think about this? You're already too busy.
I only came here for the food. I didn't expect to get tangled up in all this dock leasing stuff. Still, if you're willing to give it a shot, maybe Aurum Alley doesn't have to disappear.
Why don't you hire some people who actually know what they're doing? You haven't contributed anything so far.
That's not true. I'm doing something right now. Persuading you to help us. An admirable contribution.
Sushang, this is your fault. Why don't you do something?
I really hope you can help out.
What if I refuse?
You don't want me to have to bark like a dog in front of all those people, do you? Besides, I'd really like to help the people in Aurum Alley. My home, the Xianzhou Yaoqing, had much closer ties with the IPC. Initially, people thought they were just engaging in a little interstellar investment, but over time, things changed. Gradually, the Yaoqing's younger generations began to enjoy the immersion produced by the IPC's entertainment division. Once they started wearing IPC clothing lines, you could hardly tell if they were Xianzhou locals or IPC employees. After their coming-of-age ceremonies, a lot of them aspired to join the IPC. To make it big, the architecture across the whole delve began to change. The graceful flying eaves I saw as a child became fewer and fewer, and the glazed tiles and fallow earth bricks gradually disappeared. Sleek, monolithic IPC buildings started sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, it's like the
Many
westernization of
Yaoqing
China.
locals older than 500, like my mother, will say the Yaoqing has changed. But they're not sure whether this change is leading to a better future, or if it's allowing short-life species to dictate their way of life. It's making everyone anxious.
When I saw Mingxi, I don't know why this isn't voiced, but when I saw Mingxi being confronted by the IPC, I felt the same uneasiness. She's been around several lifespans longer than that stooge, but somehow she was still at a loss for how to deal with him. Well, he was being incredibly rude.
If our opponents were martial arts types, I could hold my own against them. But Aurum Alley's problems aren't something we can fight off with a sword. I want to help the Merchant Guild. I want to help everyone at Aurum Alley. Please, help me help them.
You know how there's that thing where, like, if you see something out of the corner of your eye, your brain is actually, like, filling in the blanks, essentially, about things that are happening in your peripheral vision? Because I'm looking down here and at this text, this thing up here, oh, it's not my imagination. I'm like, it keeps glitching out. But then it happened when I was actually looking that time. Okay, it's not just my imagination. All right. It's an interesting thing. I don't know enough about kind of like, there's like the layer of things that is like gentrification, and then there's kind of like westernization and like cultural, like globalization is like this whole thing, right? And it's like everything turns into this sort of melange culturally because people lose the individuality of their own native cultures. I do think there is like a natural pushback against that like I think we're starting to see all over the world at the moment, where like lots of cultures, particularly indigenous cultures, have been kind of like but even like you see it in places like Japan too, where like, and I think in China, where like you know, the sort of like exciting, interesting, and differentness that was those cultures' first interaction with the West. They kind of swung super Western for a while, but I think more and more we're starting to see kind of like a swing back of like, no, actually, like, we don't want to lose our like traditional values, and not just traditional values, but like our traditional practices and stuff, because once they're gone forever. You know, like if I mean, you guys will see this stuff all over the internet too, of like the last person who's still doing this like traditional method, and it's kind of it's both really tragic and like I also hope like it doesn't like that there's a pushback against that, and that people realize that once the last person who knows how to do that thing is gone, like even though it might not be the most efficient way to do that thing compared to using like industrial machinery, like do we really want to lose that? And often, at least as far as I've seen, like 9 times out of 10, the products that are made through slow manual labor are usually better quality than the things made through industrialization. So
What do you think? Will you become a business advisor for Aurum Alley?
I don't think I have a choice. Yes, I'll do it.
I still haven't discussed any of this with the president. Let's go pay them a visit.
Who is the president? Ooh, merchant collab established. New goods have been transported to the dock and await shipping. Oh my gosh. My daily's just expanded. Hopefully it'll be like the library where it's like if I don't want to interact with it, I don't have to. Head to the Oldies depot and obtain the approval of the Merchant Guild president. Hang on. Just in case I haven't activated this. Nothing is truly worthless in the world. This little store, Oldies Depot, is a place reserved for old things and weary hearts. I wonder if that sounds as weird in Chinese as it does to us in English.
Miss Lian Yan, please tell the president that I have someone who can help us with the leasing situation at the dock, and also bring Aurum Alley back to its former glory.
Hey, I'm that someone who can save y'all.
Well, seems like you have plenty of confidence.
I mean, I've been pushed into this.
I'll go ask the president's opinion on the matter. Please wait a moment.
I do love the outfits in this area. Lian Yan approaches the store's door and quietly converses something to the one within. No one hears what she said to the president. Oh, it's like old-fashioned emperors.
The president trusts Miss Secretary's judgment, but the applicant still needs to pass a test. You must integrate Oldies Depot into the logistics plan.
Okay, don't get your hopes up too high. Okay, plan a route and use the route advantages to increase the logistics score of the route. Oh my gosh. This time, Oldies Depot has some goods that need to be transported to the docks. As we establish collaborations with more stores, we need to simultaneously plan multiple logistics routes. Oh, route advantages seem to have appeared in the courier net. Click to see its effects. This particular route advantage can increase logistics scores. Practice makes perfect. If passed through here, the route's score increases by 5. There's no harm in trying. Let's link Oldies Depot to this route advantage. Okay. Wonderful. The effect of the route advantage increased the logistics score for the Oldies Depot route. Do you remember where the docks are? That's our goal next. By the way, it seems like we can zoom in and drag the map to adjust its view. Okay. Now, please plan the routes to ensure both stores are connected to the docks. Can't we just connect to this and then they can use both of them? Okay, whatever. There's also a route advantage near Heron Express. Try to use it. When you need to adjust the route, you can click to enter erase mode. Okay. Click on any spot in the Here and Express route to erase that route from that spot onwards. Well done. Click again to return to drawing mode. Okay, yeah. Can I go on an angle? Okay. Awesome! The route planning for the two stores collectively raised the logistics score. Please click Complete Planning to finalize and obtain rewards. Okay, cool. Yes, I get it, there's birds. We got 2 more of these. What can we use them for? To obtain benefits from the Merchant Guild. Okay.
The president acknowledges your expertise and agrees to confer management responsibilities accordingly. Aurum Alley Merchant Guild would like to issue a formal request. Please help us emerge from this crisis and revitalize Aurum Alley.
I will rise to the occasion.
Now that that's settled, please come see me at the dock when you have time. You'll be able to help the dock workers do the inventory and help Heron Express with logistics planning.
Okay, I'll do it.
I keep tabs on all the goings-on in Aurum Alley, including rumors and the latest gossip.
Rumors?
If we can solve some of the problems in the community, it could help in rejuvenating Aurum Alley.
This is going to be just like the library.
If it involves helping people in need, count me in too.
Okay. So basically I just need to go talk to you at the dock?
Anytime you need anything, come find me. The important thing right now is to generate enough revenue before the payment due date. I'll be off to the dock then. Stop by anytime.
I'm hoping that this is the sort of thing where it's like you can't really fuck it up. Oh, we got good stuff for it. Okay, let's go find her so I can kind of get this going and get this whole tidily knocked out in one episode so you guys don't have to watch me do it anymore.
Now that you're here, let's get started on the dock-related work.
Yes. Let's take care of affairs. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Okay. Okay, store, okay, hang on. This is the current Merchant Guild funds accumulated earlier with the inventory arrangement. We've got $11,000 and our goal is $100,000. You're still quite some way from reaching the goal. Don't be discouraged. Keep conducting inventory arrangement here to earn funds for the Merchant Guild. New order. Unlock Oldie's Depot orders and goods. Specific types of goods only fit specific types of placement spots. Profit from a single inventory arrangement can be increased by skillfully overlaying goods on top of each other. Ooh. Since we just okay, we're back in Sushang voice. Since we just established collaboration with stores, the docks have received new general orders. Complete these general orders to earn Merchant Guild's funds. Goods are classified as large goods or small goods. Goods of a certain type can only fit into their corresponding placement spots. Try to arrange the large goods onto the Starskiff's large placement spot. Okay, can I just click it once? Next, try to place small goods into the corresponding small placement spots. Okay, so you can just put them on top of each other. I expected no less from you. Now, please complete the rest of the requests to reach the shipping target. Aurum Alley is counting on you. Okay. So all of these need to go in here? Okay. Begin shipping. Yay, I did a thing. Ooh, okay. Now this is getting more complicated. So, okay, we need 3 of these and 3 of these and 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Utilize space wisely and conduct multiple layers of an inventory arrangement to complete shipping targets. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That was really easy. I presume this is going to get more complicated. We can't just click it faultlessly. Okay. So we need 3 of these, 6 of these, and 3 of these. So can these... Okay, they can't go like that. 1, 2. Can these go on these? Yes. And then these. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, let's carry on. Rotate. And then 1, 2, 3. Continue. Okay, now we've got 3 of these guys, 2 of these guys, 1 of these guys, and 1 of these guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, hang on. Go back. Go back. Take you guys off. Put this guy on. Can I, like, make more than what they're asking me for? No. He needs 2 spots, and these only have 1. But can't I put... merchant event food stall. Tall auntie of the food stall is worried that her frequent visitors are not being properly taken care of. In order to revitalize Aurum Alley, the Merchant Guild aims to fully utilize the dock's logistic capacity and establish close collaborations with the stores in the alley. The guild has sent you to persuade Tall Auntie, who sells snacks, to establish a partnership with the guild. However, Tall Auntie has encountered some troubles at the moment. Alright, how long have I been playing for? An hour 12. Okay, I'm going to keep doing this so I can kind of contain this within this episode so people can skip this if they're not interested. Yeah. And I think I will do similar things with the, What? Oh, I'm doing this now! Yeah. Oh.
Regardless of the IPC's wishes, positive changes need to be made to Aurum Alley.
Do you have any work plans for today?
Solving merchants' problems and earning their trust. That's what any good merchant guild should do.
Here is the record of Aurum Alley's revitalization. Collaborate with the stores to receive prosperity certificates. Great. Oh, Mr. Huo. Huo? Okay. Guild benefits? Remember to submit prosperity certificates to the Merchants Guild's logistics department here and exchange them for rewards. Don't forget. Sweet. I'll take this shit. I like these. Cool. Okay. I love stuff. So, you know. But as I was saying, what I might do with this and the library stuff is for the next little while, just because I'm still getting my head around it and it's still kind of interesting, I think, for some people. I'll include it in the episodes, but give you timestamps so that you can jump ahead if you're just like, this isn't progressing the story and I'm not interested. And then if it becomes real kind of repetitive, like the simulated universe is and doesn't have any storyline associated with it, I'll just play it in my own time.
Nice.
Cool,
Take your
Auntie.
time.
What do
There's
you want?
always something for everyone.
Tell me what's going on. Oh, you're finally here, customer. I met a warm-hearted Cloud Knight lady not long ago. She's your friend, right? Yeah, she's super nice. Yeah, she and Miss Secretary of the Merchant Guild came by a while ago. Can I ask you a favor? I'm thinking of playing some storytelling shows in my store, but I don't know any of the performers. Would you please go to their live show and record a few pieces for me? I don't feel like these are great responses, but do you want to become a storyteller yourself? No, not at all. I just want to attract more tourists with those recordings. You know, I'm worried about my regulars. What if I join the guild's logistics network and start providing takeout food? What will happen to them? Will anyone come to my stall in the long run? I think your regulars will still come to your stall. But Cycrane delivery is just so convenient these days. With all those young folks ordering takeout at home, who knows what will happen in the future? Sushang mentioned back and forth to me, they're up-and-comers with the storytelling industry, and I think they'd be a great fit with my stall. And let's not forget Mr. Xian, a well-known storyteller. My regulars would love his recordings. Please, I really could use your help. It's an interesting thing. Like, I do think places obviously get hit by the whole takeout thing, or takeaways, as it is called in New Zealand. I have to go somewhere else for this. But what was I going to say about that? I still feel like dining out is like still a thing that people love to do. So it's like if you have a cool atmosphere, people will still come, right? But I guess that's partly what she's doing. She's she is trying to make her atmosphere interesting by having the recordings playing. It's kind of funny to think about because in our world, like, everybody sources their own media for such things. This little guy, I still haven't finished the quest I'm supposed to do with him. 4th. Check out this prediction from the Divination Commission of the Xianzhou Lofu. It may be accurate, but there are rules around this stuff. Yep, as the saying goes, the Divination Commission has 3 taboos. Don't touch... Oh, this is 4th. I don't remember what voice I gave him. Don't touch the board. Don't touch the frame. Don't touch the net. Why are you making the Divination Commission sound like a sport? They say no insincere divination, no unjust divination, and no unpracticed divination. Quit your nagging. This is a different voice every time. Let's just stop here and leave it up to everyone else to decide who's the real Divination Commission diviner. Hang on, you're a Divination Commission diviner? Wow, I had no idea. If you could tell, that would give away the game. I predicted a storm was coming yesterday, and just like that, a gale started blowing in the middle of the night. Isn't that proof enough that I'm a Divination Commission diviner? How come I didn't feel any wind? No wind? Did you sleep in the basement? It was gale force, and it kept blowing for the whole night. Do you remember how there are several stone lions outside of the gates of the seat of divine foresight? Yes, even I took a picture of them before. Big round eyes, roaring at the sky. They look majestic. The wind last night was roaring. I was asleep, but then I heard the sounds of something being smashed over the seat of divine foresight. And when I came to the Starskiff Cave-in this morning, gosh, a stone lion had been blown by the wind all the way into the harbor. How'd the lion come over with a delve in between? There were gale force winds yesterday, yes? That star skiff was also blown away, and the stone lion was carried here by the skiff. What? You definitely think this is a bunch of hogwash, don't you? Go ask him if you don't believe me. You say the wind carried the stone lion all the way here? I don't think wind works the way you think it does. Nonsense! That stone lion's heavy as a boulder. How could the wind possibly have carried it to Starskiff Haven? Get your story straight. Hey, I thought you said you didn't want it. Simmer down. That stone lion belongs to the seat of divine foresight, so it's sentient. When it gets cold from the bellowing winds, it knows how to find a warmer place. That's why it came to Starskiff Haven. And where is this huge lion right now? The wind has stopped, hasn't it? So it went back to the seat of divine foresight to do its job. Thanks for coming to join us. My name's Backen, and he's Fourth. You want to come to the harbor here to practice our crosstalk comedy. Are you looking for something from us, or do you want us to do another skit for you? Oh, back and forth? Right, I didn't quite get it. I will ask their permission to make recordings. Alas, it looks like our audience has some other ideas today. Come on, it's the one thing to joke about others and a whole thing to joke about our audience. If we do that, we'll end up becoming a joke in this business. Yeah, you laugh at your customer, and you end up a bummer. You make an ill-timed joke, and you'll be broke. Wait, we're not making terrible jokes, we're straying from the point. So let's get back to the folks. Now your audience wants yes as an answer. Don't worry, we're just improvising and you'll get an answer from us soon. There's still much room for our improvisation, but let's put it on hold for now. That recording thing sounds good to me, but I need my partner's opinion before making a final decision. Well, I'm not sure about that. But why not? It's just doing our regular customer a favor, right? A flat-out rejection will make us seem heartless. It's not like I want to reject your request outright, but Beck and I are just crosstalk lovers. We don't have enough experience to put on a great show yet. We've put on a few decent shows, but that's just about it. To be frank, we've had fewer successful performances than the coins in my pocket. I just can't guarantee our crosstalk comedy will really attract any customers for Tall Auntie's stall in Aurum Valley. Yeah, we might be older than you, but we don't have much more experience in crosstalk performance. We just don't want to leave any negative impressions on our potential audience. Why don't you do live performances instead? Because we simply don't have the time. We're crosstalk lovers, but we've got work to do at the dock on work days. Yeah, please understand our concerns and don't make things too difficult for us. Please don't bring up the recording thing again, but if you ever want to listen to our crosstalk, you're always welcome here. Oh man, there's no room for negotiation in this matter, it seems. Maybe I should just try my luck with Mr. Xian. Okay. These guys, I kind of mangled that a little bit, but oh well.
Storytelling is such an outdated art form.
Let's listen.
There are people who like it. Who cares what you think?
Bored-looking man. You tell me, betting on star skiffs, Foxian magic shows, celestial jade, is any of them less amusing than sitting down for an entire day with a pot of watered-down tea while listening to people ramble on? I think I'm listening to one of these guys, not the main guy. There'll always be a market for storytelling. You might not like it, but who are you to criticize it? Mr. Xian, I want to speak to you specifically. Curved wood must be bent again to reach straightness, and finding truth from exaggeration and lies takes a knack. When the real is fake, the fake is also real, and you need to toss a coin to hear my spiel. I am Xian, a humble storyteller at the Sleepless Earl. If you like to listen to a few novel-length tales, you might have to wait here for a while. Then again, though there is still time for the story sessions, if you were to sip some tea and listen to a few tunes, it wouldn't be a complete waste of time, would it? You're a storyteller, but also involved with running the tea house here? Madame, don't talk like that. If the tea house has business, then more patrons will come to drink tea. With many patrons, then I can make friends and earn a little money for myself. Besides, the tea at the Sleepless Earl isn't too shabby. If you'd like some recommendations, I'd say order a pot of Hunter Malfong tea.
Who cares what you think?
Satisfaction guaranteed. Some guests are tea aficionados and often pontificate about all types of expert tea lore at the Sleepless Earl. I'm not a smart man, but I have memorized some facts and can show them off. Would you be interested? Can you just ask? I just want to make recordings. I see your point. Actually, I've prepared some shows for the Sleepless Earl. Feel free to record them if you want. Oh, thank goodness. I will record your shows. And he puts a whole lot of emotion into his performance. It's always great to have more listeners. An art form that's in decline deserves a chance to survive. Why are you sighing? Is there something wrong with my performance? Or are you worried about something else? I was rejected by back and forth.
Outdated art form.
Well,
There are people who
crosstalk,
like it. Who cares what you think?
just like storytelling, seems to be on the decline these days. I totally understand why they're so cautious. After all, crosstalk shows aren't exactly a reliable source of income anymore. But they're new and inexperienced, so it's natural for them to have misunderstandings about the industry. If you want to record their crosstalk shows, I have a way to persuade them. Please elaborate. It's simple, actually. You were just pulled into their way of thinking. Whether it's crosstalk or storytelling, it's all about constant practice in front of an audience. It's just like the Cloud Knight's daily training. Always performing in the same place can actually be detrimental to their growth. Although I understand they still have jobs to do, honing crosstalk skills is all about accepting feedback from the audience and making constant improvements. Recording their performance could be beneficial to them, as
Storytelling
that
is
means they'll
such an
have a bigger
outdated art
audience
form.
to test out their new materials and get more feedback.
Who cares what
This
you
is
think?
This is way better than talking to themselves. That makes sense. I'll talk with them again. Hang on. There's one more thing I'd like to say. You remember what I said, right? Just tell my words to them and they'll understand. And if they're still hesitant, just tell them that I am planning to start a storytelling show in Aurum Alley, and that I'd like to use their crosstalk as a warm-up act. Okay. Maybe they'll be like so impressed because he's like old school. It's interesting. I don't think there is an equivalent of crosstalk in Western history. I don't know a lot about it. I've heard it mentioned like once in a drama where like, yeah, there was this sort of art form of kind of, it's debate, but it's kind of like humorous debate. I really don't know a lot about it, and so if any of you guys do, I'd love for you to elaborate or direct all of us to a explanation video or something.
Let me teach you all how to sleep like the general.
Oh, okay, that's his voice. Let me show you what I can do, recounting a restaurant menu. Steamed lamb, steamed lamb, steamed lamb, steamed lamb. So your shop, we'll go back to him being southern. So your shop only has one dish? Here comes our esteemed audience. Are you looking for something from us, or do you want us to do another skit for you? I'm gonna tell them Mr. Xian's words. Yeah, he's got a point. I should have realized that sooner. It's never too late to make things right. Plus, I'd do anything for a chance to give a warm-up performance for Mr. Xian. If I ever got a chance to do this in my dreams, I'd wake myself up from laughing so hard. And what are we waiting for? Sure thing, let's do this. Let's record their performance. We'll swing by Tall Auntie's stall when we're free and get some feedback from our audience. Yeah, take your time, and then please convey our thanks to her. Oof. Too much voice acting for Momo in one episode. Shit. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. Complete this quest. And finish up the episode. I gotta pee! Tall Auntie. As you're returning, you happen to run into Mingxi coming over for a visit. Since you called me over, Tall Auntie, looks like you've agreed to cooperate with the doc, I assume? Yes, I have. I wonder if Gingergy has bought me the recordings I needed. I've got them here. Here you go. Oh, thank you so much. Let me try it out. She puts on the recording in her playback device. Thank you so much for your help. With these recordings, I'll definitely get more customers. Oh, cool, there's visuals as well. I love that. Now that my worries have been resolved, I've got to keep my promise. It's about, what was it again? Logistics planning, right? Apologies, I have terrible memory. Yeah, that's the thing. Since Tall Auntie already mentioned it, then Gingergy, please add the food stall into the logistics plan. This way, the docs can get some new orders soon. Let's get it started. Okay. We got a new location. So, okay, this is my first one by myself. So can I link them up, is my question. What if because to do this, it's going to get all funny, but what if I bring... Okay, so right now my logistics score is 31, right? And if I do this... I can't do this anyway, can I? If I... Oh, and I can't do that. So, okay, so I do have to do this. So, erase. Let's erase all of them. And let's go... This guy is going to go up here. And through here as well? Wait. I can't do that because then I can't get through here. Wait. Cool. Complete planning. I'm good at stuff. I made squares connect to each other. Thank you, Gingergy. By the way, Sushang told me that those performers have prepared more shows. Feel free to drop by and check them out if you're interested. Thanks to your aid, more and more people are visiting the food stall. Oh, yay, it worked! Oh, so maybe that was the reason why there weren't many people in the area. Maybe it's going to get busier. We have received new orders. Okay. Let's just get everything up to date, and then I'll call it a night. We keep like playing things that are supposed to just be
People are
story.
grumbling about Psy Cranes making our jobs obsolete. Who knows? By the time you swing by next time, I might have been replaced.
Oh, calm down. Okay. One of these bowl things, a table and a chair. Okay, well that should be easy enough. What do these need? Can you go on here? Okay. I need a smaller spot, maybe? What if I put one of these here? Can I put the bow on there? Can I put this on here and get even more money? We're pretty close. 3 of these guys. And 3 chairs. Okay. Three chairs. Love this. Just shipping a whole lot of random stuff. The Doc's logistics model is steadily improving, and Heron Express is offering a more customizable order model, custom orders. This is an important way to build trust with partner stores. Oh my gosh. More storyline. Plenty of shops and stores within Aurum Valley have established collaborative relationship with the Docs, and the logistics orders coming in are also more complex than before. Ming-Chi's expression seems to imply a need for assistance. Head to the Docks and see if you can help with anything. By the way, Jinji, it seems I need you to do me another favor. Recently, Yuan Feng from the Heron Express suggested that we start doing custom orders to build trust with all our customers. What are they? How to put it? Well, if you walk into a clothing store, you'll see regular clothes on the shelves. They're standard quality, affordable, and suitable for most customers' everyday needs. We call these clothes general orders. But in fancier stores, they have professional tailors to take your measurements and make suits tailored just for you. Those are custom orders. In short, we need to customize our services to meet unique needs of our customers. Okay, whatever, I don't care. Exactly. Once we start providing custom orders, our customers will really see how good we are, and they'll have even more trust in the Aurum Alley Merchant Guild, and that means they'll be more willing to work with us down the line. So basically, you can think of custom orders as being special challenges from our customers, and completing them will bring you splendid rewards. Yuan Feng from the Heron Express will send us the details for custom orders. By completing them, we'll be able to work even better with our other customers. Anyway, with your amazing skills, Jinji, I don't think these custom orders will be much of a challenge. I'm counting on you. Oh my lord. My lord! Okay, so I don't actually have to go anywhere.
There's still more work to do on the Aurum Alley revival. The dock workers are always yelling, "Lay 'em out!" before stocking the merchandise.
Okay.
It scares me to death every time.
Is this not who I need to talk to? I have to talk to someone else? Oh, I have to interact with this. Right. Every store in Aurum Alley may provide my voice acting. I tried to do a good job, but fuck, there's so many voices in this episode. Right. Every store in Aurum Valley may provide custom order challenges where you need to arrange inventory to fulfill specific requirements. After completing custom orders from the stores, you can obtain prosperity certificates. I'm not really good at this. It's all in your hands. Fucking hell. Okay. Let me stack the goods. Achieve an order profit of 2,200. Okay. I'm not good at maths, so let's just start by laying out the things. Okay. Begin shipping. That was the custom order. We're just... Okay. Cool. Okay, and you can do it multiple times if you fuck up. I don't know why you would want to do that, but anyway. Thanks to you, Yuan Feng is very satisfied with our custom order service. Now that we've built a long-term relationship with Huron Express and strengthened our cooperation, we'll be able to get more high-end goods in the dock. Yeah, he's a reliable partner. Undoubtedly. Huron Express knows their stuff when it comes to shipping and delivery. They've been giving us really helpful advice. I'm sure there will be even more merchants who will want to get in on a deeper business relationship with us, so please keep a lookout for them. Can we finish the orders for the day? Need to go.
Regardless of the IPC's wishes, the Merchant Guild's funds are not exactly overflowing right now. We need to work harder.
What's this? Supplies material box. The assistance provided by Herter of the Astral... to the Astral Express. Upon use, you can select one item to obtain from the following materials. Oh, cool. The little candies. Happily take that. Thank you. Okay, so we need 3 more to get the next thing. Let's go. Okay. 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3. How can we do 4? Can we stack them on top of each other? Can't be done. We should be able to stack them on top of each other. Unload. I don't see how we can do this. Is there a way? No. What does she have to say? Oh. Okay. And then this sideways. Then becomes something we can stack these on again. That's wild. That's wild! That doesn't make any sense at all. It's a magic rug, you guys. Maybe it's like because they'll like rip each other up. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2. Do this. Can't do that. Fuck off. Do the same thing with the rugs. Magic rugs. And then yep. And then let's chuck. I can't put that on there. What about these guys. And this should mean that we reach our target, and the bet should be won, right? The Interastral Peace Corporation put down a large sum of money on Aurum Alley dock and leased it to Aurum Alley Merchant Guild. However, the dock is not making ends meet and in turn is becoming a headache for the Merchant Guild. If the Merchant Guild cannot pay off the debt, this may cease to exist.
I have something to tell you. We achieved our revenue goal for this quarter.
I'm aware.
This is all thanks to you two. Not to mention the merchants of Aurum Alley.
Yes.
The Merchant Guild promises that we will use the money where it is meant to be spent. No disappointments. The funds will be used for the overall repair and upgrade of the dock, which means we won't be able to use the dock's shipping logistics for a while.
Aren't you going to use the funds to pay back the IPC? Dear Business Advisor Ginger G, on behalf of Aurum... I don't know why I keep calling it Valley. I'm going to call it that now. Aurum Valley Merchant Guild. I want to once again express our deepest gratitude to you. Thanks to your diligent efforts, we have successfully earned a total of 100,000 in guild funds before the repayment deadline, reaching the revenue target. The Merchant Guild pledges to use the funding to repay what is owed and also improve the alley's infrastructure. We promise to use these hard-earned gains to achieve maximum effect. Ooh. As efforts to rebuild prosperity progresses, the Aurum Alley night market has undergone changes. The collaboration between the Merchant Guild and the merchants has deepened, and the docks now have demands for custom orders. Compared to the past, the streets of Aurum Alley have become much livelier and various street-side events have become available. We've got street-side event Work Without Complaint, street-side event Accident Master. We've got street-side event Dodging Work 1. Divine Cultivation is not available to us. Patching and Fixing and Street Stall Wares. What's this? Ordinary life problems can happen any time in Aurum Valley. Lend a hand in the neighborhood, improve the Merchant Guild's reputation, and you may stumble on some unexpected benefits. Oh my lord. Patching and Fixing. Customize delivery orders tailored according to the needs of customers. Complete the specified custom orders to win the trust of partner stores. I wouldn't mind doing this one because it's fun, but I'm going to do all this in the next episode because otherwise things are going to get disastery in my pants. Okay, well, I hope that was interesting to some of you. I feel like the game has definitely, like, it's leaning into some sort of, like, cozy game, city management kind of stuff, which personally I am actually okay with because I kind of need something like that in my kind of store of games at the moment, but I don't think it works very well as a Let's Play. So, yeah, as I said before, I'll cut out stuff or at least let you skip it as is appropriate. Yeah, plenty to do. I'm going to go to the bathroom and then what's the time? It's 11:45. Don't know if I can really fit another one in tonight, but we'll see. As always, thank you so much for joining. Your thoughts and contributions are appreciated, and just being here and watching is appreciated too. You don't have to do anything. You can just watch and look, and that's 100% okay. So have a lovely day, and I'll catch you next time.